to see you made it here through the horrible LA rain traffic. Storm watch, it'll be 3 inches. Now I've traveled a lot, I've been around a bit, not sexually, but when I was 14, I spent the summer in Belize working at the zoo. It's called the Belize Zoo, look it up. And for those of you who don't know where Belize is, it's this tiny little country in Central America, right next to Guatemala and Honduras, and there's Mayans there. Not word, there are Mayans there, I've met them. Like, one time this Mayan couple came into the zoo asking for spider monkey hair to cure their baby's breathing problem. Yeah. And a couple Mayan dudes worked at the zoo, they were pretty cool. They gave me a nickname in Mayan, Yush. 2 months in, I learned Yush means pussy. But this is educational, see, now you know some Mayan. Yush is pussy in Mayan. Belize is a beautiful country. They have great rainforests there, there's like 3 left, I think. And there's some weird shit in there too. But by far the weirdest looking animal in Belize is the tapir. A tapir is described as a large browsing mammal, roughly pig-like in shape, with a short prehensile snout. But that tells you absolutely nothing. Try to imagine the body of a tiny donkey with the legs of a pig, the ears of a rhino, the head of a wolf, and a nose like a 6-inch elephant trunk. I'll let that sit down. Yeah. Oh yeah, they also have giant cocks. Like, disproportionately large. I mean, they literally have horse cocks, except that their dicks are longer than their legs, so they end up dragging on the ground when they walk around, just, you know. Yeah, they're crazy. So, and eating must turn them on, because whenever they eat, their dicks are just out, resting on the ground, like my dad. Yeah, no, tapirs are, you know, ugly, fat, have a big nose and a huge cock. They're like the Ron Jeremys of the animal world. But Belize is a dangerous place, as I learned when a jaguar bit me. Yeah, I actually got bitten by a jaguar. See, right there? Yeah, he saw it.
It's true.
Fortunately, she was just playing with me, or she'd have torn my finger off, which would be very unfortunate. But now I have an automatic trump in the coolest scars contest. At parties, guys will be like, yeah, this one I got in a knife fight in Kansas. That's what they do in Kansas. And I'll be like, ha ha, how cliche. Jaguar bite. Jaguars are amazing animals. You know, they're gorgeous. And there's so few left of them because they're delicious. And speaking of delicious, have you guys ever heard of the tsetse fly? Yeah. So it's kind of like a mosquito, except that when it bites you, instead of just sucking your blood, it lays eggs under your skin. And when the little eggies hatch, maggots eat their way out. Yeah. There was this woman, Sharon, who worked at the zoo, who told me this story about one time she was just in the kitchen, you know, cooking up some soup, when she felt a stabbing pain in her forehead. Suddenly, plop, a maggot falls out of her face and into her soup.
Oh, God!
Yeah, that kind of ruined my day, too. But not her, like, she still ate the soup. She was like, you eat me, I eat you. Only fair. And you can always tell when someone's been bitten by a tsetse fly, because there's this weird, hideous hole of scar tissue that forms when something eats its way out of you. Yeah, I know. And one of the jaguars at the zoo, Captain, he had 9 tsetse fly scars on his balls. Yeah, it looked like someone had put Dalmatian nuts on a jaguar. Yeah, it was just his nuts covered in these little spots where he had been bitten, and where little maggots were formed in the same sack as jaguar jizz. But instead of taking the normal sexy way out, 9 maggots ate their way out of his ball sack. I mean, imagine that. It's almost like 9 maggots eating their way out of your ball sack. I can't make an analogy out of that because it's pretty much the worst thing I could possibly imagine. Suddenly my chlamydia does not seem so bad. Alright, thanks a lot guys. I'm Daniel.